Lust is a mindset, meaning it is possible to overcome it because you can change a mindset. But it is easier said than done. And when I say lust is a mindset, I'm speaking our own perspective and opinion on how to overcome it. And I don't like to sugarcoat my words or beat around the bush. So if you don't like the honest truth about how to overcome lust or lust in general, then I suggest that you stay the same. Lust is something we all have and we all go through. But it gets to a point where you start acting like a rabid animal, then you can't even control yourself. Like having a craving for pornography and sexualizing others and your peers. For example, every time you see a pretty woman or a man, you sexualize them in your mind rather than respecting their beauty as a fellow human being. You basically just dehumanize this person into a fantasy just to satisfy your own desires. And no matter what this person is wearing, their human dignity should not be lowered to that point. And with pornography, it's all over the place, so it's not an easy task to overcome. But just because it's not easy doesn't mean you can't do it. It's all the more rewarding at the end of overcoming it. But the thing with pornography, it's very addicting, so it's no easy task. And the more you taste pornography, the more you get consumed by a mindset of lust. But enough with worldly examples for now. Jesus teaches to overcome lust by emphasizing that it begins in the heart and requires radical, immediate action and maybe even drastic action. And when Jesus mentions the heart, he means that a lustful thought can be considered just as sinful as a physical act of adultery, and even tells us to flee from lust rather than fight it, because sexual temptation is destructive and difficult to overcome through direct confrontation. So it's better to remove yourself from any physical or digital environment where your lust can be triggered, because it is better to cut off any sinful part of your life rather than to be destroyed by it. By perceiving lust as a mindset rather than just a feeling, you can better address the root of the problem. Because feelings are temporary and a mindset is ingrained, and unlike passing emotions, you can change a mindset or even completely abandon it. And now, I just want to dive into my opinion and actual perspective on how I think of lust and how I perceive it. Firstly, I think of lust as a vile and heinous sin, something that shouldn't be committed or even thought of to do. And because I'm a man, I like to respect women just as we all should. I respect most women as the same way as I would respect my own mother. And to enter the mindset of lust would be like defiling my mother, which is absolutely disgusting. So why would I do it? And by respecting most women that way, it makes it easier to overcome the mindset of lust, because who would want to defile someone in that way? And that is the drastic change that I made to overcome the mindset of lust. And also, committing lust is already a vile sin, and doing so is against my Lord's will. So, in a way, perceiving lust as a mindset is something you should do in the path of following God. And would you still want to be in the mindset of lust, knowing that the demons and enemy are cackling and laughing at you every time you enter that mindset? Because now you've just become a toy for the enemy. And knowing that, would you still want to be in the mindset of lust? But with all that said, following Jesus will help you to overcome the mindset of lust and all your other problems. Though it may not be easy, this is a righteous path. And just on following that account that posts all that stuff is not enough. You might as well delete the whole app. Trust me, it's a better path to take. Because the moment you get tempted, you've entered the mindset of lust. And one thing leads to another, now you're in clarity. You feel disgusting and terrible, and you feel guilty of your actions. So it is better to cut off all sources that are tempting you to enter the mindset of lust or to commit the sin of lust. Make a choice. Either you want to overcome lust or you don't. With all of that said, follow Jesus. He's what helped me and made me to overcome the mindset of lust. But alas, that's all for today's video. Please enjoy the rest of this game.